Guys, everyone. I hope you can audible,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think you can see my screen now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Okay. See, before to start that demo or webinar, let me introduce about myself. Hi, my name is Sekhar. I have 15 plus years of experience on Microsoft technologies, and currently I'm working as an Azure architect. Okay, yeah. Next, before going for Microsoft Azure, just I want to let you know something about IT infrastructure. Okay, do you know what is the IT infrastructure? Any idea? Anyone? Just very simple. What is the IT infrastructure? Anyone?
Hello, sir. I am Sai.
Yeah.
In IT infrastructure is nothing but hard things what we feel touch, like data centers, servers, networking infrastructures like cables.
Yes,
That
correct. Yeah.
all of
So
that.
yeah, correct. Once you enter into any organization, whatever the things are appearing, we can call them as IT infrastructure. For example, if we enter into any organization like TCS, Wipro, Cognizant, what all things can be appear like systems, servers, network, cables, switches. These all we will call it as what? IT infrastructure. Okay. So to build our own IT infrastructure, we required what? Data center. Okay, so that is what on-premises. Okay, see, this is the exact picture of IT infrastructure. Here we have n number of devices. Am I right? Each devices are connecting to one router. So these are what load balancer. This is firewall. So whenever any customer has raised the request will go through firewall through network load balancer, network load balancer to application server to databases. So this is the process which will allow to access the customer request. Okay, next here we can, this is databases. These are all the devices, servers, hardware, rack, and other server rack. These are all we will call it as IT infrastructure. So to maintain entire this IT infrastructure, we required what? Data center. Okay, in short form, we will call it as DC. Okay, what is the DC? Data center is a heart of the organization. Without data center, there is no organization in the world. Okay, if you go for Wipro, Cognizant, any company in the world, they have their own data centers. Okay, so what does it mean? To maintain our own infrastructure, we require data center. Okay, right? We require our own data center. Right? So simply we can say data center is a heart of the organization where we can build, deploy, manage, and access the applications within corporate network is called data center. Okay, yeah. For example, this is the exact picture of data center. Okay, assume that we are working in one organization, assume that TCS. Okay, if we get any project in TCS, first step, what they will do? They will submit the request to data center team. Data center team will rack the servers. For example, if they would like to build 5 servers, yes, they will rack the space for all 5 servers. Once space is allocated, first step, they will configure OS, operating system. Next, they will configure the networking. Third step, firewall. Fourth step, monitoring tools. Okay, fifth step, they will configure network rules, policies, how the traffic should allow or deny the request from outside of the world. Right? Yeah. Next, they will install all checklist. Once every checklist is passed, these servers would be handed over to whom? Development team. Okay, to complete this process in real time, minimum it will take 5 to 10 days. How much time? 5 to 10 days. Apart from that, here we have to manage different teams. I mean, operating system team, database team, networking team, firewall team, DNS team, monitoring team, application deployment team, and insight team. Many teams has to be managed, right? So to maintain all these resources and to maintain the data center, it is not a small task. We have to spend billions of dollars, and we require much time to implement this data center. Okay, so because of all these reasons, entire IT industry is looking towards cloud, 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 cloud. So there are many challenges are there to maintain our own data center, right? So yeah, what are the challenges? First thing, have a look. We need dedicated space for housing infrastructure. As you know that already, to construct one building, first we look for space, then we have to design the construction, then we have to design the data centers according to rules and regulations and guidelines. Okay, yeah. Next, we need dedicated, yeah, we need high bandwidth internet. For example, assume that my organization data center is there in New York. I am sitting in Hyderabad. Okay, so I am sitting in Hyderabad. To access the data or to manipulate the data, we require high bandwidth internet. Am I right? So this is the another challenge. Next, we need extremely redundant power supply. You know that, right? Our data center is running on, what is that? Electricity. If there is no electricity, we should be able to run the data center with battery or generator. That is again big headache, right? Next, dust-free environment. You know, right? Even though you have 20 plus years of experience in IT, you will not be allowed into data center. Why? Because data center, it has very sensitive data. So you should have um, high project management, high level approval to enter into the data center. 99% they won't provide as a employees. Okay, next, efficient cooling system. You know, right? If you enter into the data center, you can see less than 10 degrees Celsius temperature. Okay, yeah. Why? Because servers are reducing lot of heat. Okay, if the environment getting heated, your servers will go in hung state. If servers are going to hung state, your application will be down. If application is down, business are not happy. If business is not happy, then our jobs also not happy. Okay, that are interrelated. Next, high physical security is required. As I said, right, unauthorized person cannot enter into the data center. Next, uh, data center network disaster recovery. I said, right, see, this is the data center. Assume that this data center capacity is 10,000 servers. So we can build around 10,000 servers. This data center is full, or this data center is full. Now, if you get another project, then what we have to do, we have to design another data center, or else we have to extend this data center. To extend this data center, there is no space. One thing. Second thing, if any disaster happen, disaster means entire this data center is crashed. Okay, then if it is crashed, there would be a chance to lose our data. In order to protect our data, we should maintain another backup data center. This we will call it as DR. DR in the sense disaster recovery. If any events are occurred, okay, any unexpected events are occurred, okay, during that time, our business should be run smoothly. When? If we have disaster recovery. If any unexpected events are occurred, immediately we can restore it back from disaster recovery, so that we can keep running our business safe. Okay, this is about what? Data center. Next, hardware replacement. What is the hardware replacement, guys? You know, right? For example, our smart device itself, our mobile itself. So we are spending 20K for every year. Am I right? Every year we are changing the mobile. Small device itself, we are spending the around 20K. If big data center to change entire hardware, just assume that how much amount we have to spend, like the course and course money. Okay, why? Because why we have to replace the hardware? As you know that already, every day one technology coming to the market, and a lot of harassment for every week. Okay, next, new software upgradations are going on in the market to support new version of softwares, to support upgraded softwares. Even background, we should upgrade our hardware devices as well. That's why mobiles are initially we are using with 1 GB RAM, next 2 GB, 3 GB, 4 GB, now 8 GB RAM mobiles also there in the market. Okay, why? Because whatever the apps are launched by the vendors, to support them, to run them smoothly in our device, we have to upgrade our hardware requirement. Best example, you might have using laptops, right? Okay, so if you are using i5 5th generation or 6th generation, it won't support to run the Windows 11 operating system. So obviously you have to go for purchase another laptop with a minimum 12 GB RAM. Okay, so that is how market every 3 years. Okay, there are huge changes are coming. So according to that, we have to upgrade hardware. To replacement of hardware in our on premises, again it is budget. Okay, because of all these reasons, entire IT industry nowadays they are going for what? Cloud, 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 cloud. Okay, cloud nowadays it is a generic term. Okay, now we people tell me what is the cloud computing. So there are many definitions in the market. Okay, you people tell me what is the simple definition, what is the cloud? Anyone?
Hello, sir. I'm
Yeah,
Sally.
yeah.
Getting the computing resources or accessing the computing operations over the internet is simply cloud computing.
Okay, good. What else?
And pay as you go, you use as you pay. Pay as you use, or
Okay,
pay
pay
as
as
you
you
go.
go model, right?
Pay as
Okay,
you.
yeah, great. So you might have here different definitions in the market. Let me conclude it very simple definition. Okay, cloud computing is nothing but collection of remote services. My words are very clear. What is the cloud computing? Cloud computing is nothing but collection of remote services. Remote services means all enterprise requirement services they have deployed at single place. Okay, all enterprise features, whatever required for customers to build and deploy their applications, they deployed in remote services. That's why I'm giving the word is cloud computing is nothing but collection of remote services and access them over the internet is called cloud computing. Okay, nowadays if we have one laptop, one internet connectivity, one cloud account, that is more than enough. So within fraction of minutes we can build an environment. On top of it we can host one application, then publish into the market very fast. Okay, that is what cloud computing. I am repeating, what is the cloud computing? It is collection of remote services and access them over the internet is called cloud computing, right? So if we go for cloud computing, what are the benefits you will get? I will let you know that. Okay, here this is the official definition what cloud computing provided according to NIST. NIST means National Institute and Standard Technology. So cloud computing is model of convenient on-demand network access where we can build networking, storage, application, and other services. Okay, and it is a minimal management. Minimal management in the sense, You need not worry about installation, configuration, management, deployment, issues, disaster, everything. That will be taken care by vendor. Okay, you know, right? In the year of, I think, in the year of 2000 or 2002, okay, there is a World Trade Center collapse, right? So during that time, US they didn't lost any financial crisis. Okay, only the infrastructure is lost, but data is safe. Why? Because US country, the government, they are already maintain the disaster recovery. When the building was collapsed, their data is safe. They did not lose even single record. Why? Because already entire US economy data they are maintaining in another backup data set. Okay, yeah. Next, that is the disaster recovery. So that disaster recovery feature already provided in cloud computing. You need not worry about your data. Your data will be secure and they will be backing up your data and stored into other backend servers. Okay, yeah, next. So in cloud computing, exactly we have three types of services, right? So one is as, PaaS, SaaS. Okay, what is the as? I can say infrastructure as a services. IaaS in the sense infrastructure as a service. Okay, what is the infrastructure? The word itself describing that infrastructure means the things which are visible, we can call them as infrastructure. Okay, what are things comes under infrastructure? I can say servers, storage, network, okay, database. These are what? Infrastructure as a services. So if you would like to build 5 servers, all these 5 servers we can provision within span of minute. I am telling only 1 minute, even not 2 minutes. So if you would like to build 100 servers, within span of minute, we can build all 100 servers. So just minute, in a minute, we can build around 100 servers. So your required or expected environment is ready. On top of it, how we would like to deploy the application and what kind of application would you like to deploy, that all depends on your business requirement. Okay, this is about what? Infrastructure as a services. Okay, yeah, next, PaaS. What is the PaaS? Why should we go for PaaS? For example, vendors, they will provide one VM. See, the VM can be provisioned, as I said, within a minute. So on top of this VM, whether you are going to deploy Java or .NET or PHP or Python or Ruby, whatever it is, according to that, you have to install your softwares. For example, I would like to deploy one Java. So what I have to deploy? I have to install JDK. What is that? Java Development Kit. Next, I install Java related add-in softwares. Next, web servers. That is WebLogic or WebSphere or JBoss or Apache server or Tomcat server. Okay. If it is Java, .NET application, you have to install IIS. On top of it, deploy ASP.NET application. So application related environment, you have to configure and install and post the application. Got it? So infrastructure they are providing, and application related environment you have to configure. So that is as. Coming to the PaaS, you need not worry about infrastructure and runtime environment. Okay, they will provide these two that we will collect as PaaS, platform as a services. Okay, the name itself, it is describing that they are providing platform and runtime. Okay, if they are providing platform and runtime, what we have to do? Deploy your application, that's it. Okay, you least bother about application type, maybe Java, .NET, PHP, Python, Ruby, Node.js, any type of application it is there in your hand, just go and deploy it. So deployment application, it doesn't matter. Okay, how we people are uploading the documents into Google Drive or OneDrive, right? Same way we can drag and drop the application files. That is what PaaS. Clear? Next, SaaS. What is the SaaS? Software as a services. Okay, best example for software as a services is Office 365. Office 365. Okay, which provides around 30 plus components. Okay, maybe some of you are already working in real time. Might be you are using Office 365. So first thing, MS Office. Okay, next MS Teams. Okay, next MS Outlook. Okay, these are built in. You need not worry about configuration management of these softwares. So these are comes under SaaS. SAS, software as a services. Software as a services. Got it? Yeah. Next. Other thing is, there is no software in the market to beat Office 365. That is sure. At 99% companies, they are using Office 365. That is what, like MS Teams, Outlook, okay, MS Teams, and MS Office, Yammer, okay, MS BI. There comes under software as a services. What does it mean? You need not worry about installation, configuration, management. Everything managed by vendor. Just you would like to know how to use it. Okay, best example, pizza. Okay, when you go for Domino's and order the pizza, everything is ready, right? So how to eat it, that is depends on you, whether you will use it fork or whether you will use it by hand to eat or spoon. Okay, ready made. Just you would like to know how to use these softwares. That's it. That comes under software as a services. Okay, do you have any questions so far?
Hello,
Okay,
sir. I am Sai.
sorry.
Sai, I'm Sai.
Yeah.
So you mentioned Office 365, right, sir? It is like one of the softwares. In the same way, the web hosting or the website itself can also be given as a service to us, right, sir?
Yes, correct, correct. Okay.
Meaning like
Best, yeah.
meaning like some website. If I build on my own, if I want a website, they will build it there by themselves and give to us. That's it, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Okay.
Best example, Gmail is there. In Gmail, that is software as a service, right? Or else we can call it as an application as a service, right? In Gmail, what we are doing? Opening and sending out an email to our colleagues. That's it, right? Are we installing anything? No. Are we managing anything? No. Everything managed by Google, just we are using that. Same way, Office 365. There is no other technology to beat Office 365, guys. That is one of the succeeded product in the market. Okay, right? Yeah.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Am I
Yeah.
audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Just wanted to understand, like some of the organizations use Salesforce.
Yeah.
So does we consider that also as a part of
Yes,
SaaS, or it's
software.
just
Yes, yeah. Salesforce CRM also, that is built-in software, right? So that also we can consider as a software as a service. Okay. Yeah. Next. Other thing is, yeah. So these are the components of Office 365. So here we have bookings, calendar, compliance. Okay. Excel, forms, OneDrive, OneNote, okay, Outlook, people, planner, Power Apps, Power Automation, PowerPoint, security, SharePoint, okay, Stream, SWA, Teams, MS Teams, okay, To Do, Yammer, Word. These all comes under what? Office 360. Okay, right? Yeah. Next. So yeah. So this is the one slide is enough. What is the difference between on-premises and cloud? Okay, in on-premises, have a look. Whatever you would like to build, applications, runtime, middleware, operating systems, everything to perform. What do you require? Any idea? Anyone?
The physical data infrastructure we need.
Yes, data center is required. Okay. Yeah, when you go for cloud computing, we have three categories. Assume that you are going for infrastructure as a services. What is that? Infrastructure as a services. In infrastructure as a service, see whatever the things are highlighted with red color, okay, they are provided by vendor. On top of it, which operating system are required? Maybe Windows or Linux. On top of it, what type of application you are going to deploy, that is depends on your business requirement. Got it? Yeah. Next, when you go for PaaS, you don't like as. If you go for PaaS, okay, here, okay, everything runtime, all infrastructure they have provided. Just you have to take care about only your application part. Okay, the application may be .NET, okay, or else Java, RH, PHP, Python, Ruby. That all depends on your requirement. Next, coming to the software as a service, nothing is in our hand. Whatever they have provided, just consume it for your organization purpose. That's it. Okay, this is about what software as a services. Okay, I hope you got it. Why entire IT industry nowadays looking for cloud is main reason is this is the one. Okay, yeah. Next, now types of cloud. What is the types of cloud? There are three types of clouds in the market. This is quite common. Tomorrow, if you go for AWS or Google or Microsoft Azure, anything, these are basic. Next, what are the three types of clouds are there in the market? One is public cloud, other one is private, hybrid. What is the public cloud? Note it down. The resources can be accessible from anywhere in the world is called public. Okay. The resources can be accessible from anywhere in the world is called public. Best example, I have created one VM. Okay, yeah, I have shared with you IP address and the username and password. Yes, you can sit anywhere in the world. You can sit anywhere in the world. Got it? And you can access my mission. Someone is dragging. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that is what public. I'm repeating. What is the public? The resources can be accessible from anywhere in the world is called public. Okay. Just if you had internet connection, that is enough. Okay. I can provide. I can provide the access. That is what public. Private in the sense the resources can be accessible from anywhere in the world is called private. Okay, best example, you are working with TCS. What we will do? We will go to TCS office, then we will connect it to TCS provided VPN. VPN in the sense virtual private network. Then once you connected into virtual private network, it will establish the connection to client networking. Then you will be able to access all these services. Okay, that is what private. So what does it mean? The resources can be accessible within the corporate network is called private cloud. Okay, right. Next, hybrid. What is the hybrid? You know, right? Quite common keyword, hybrid model, hybrid model, hybrid model. Hybrid model in the sense, for example, if you consider our IT industry itself, 3 days work from home. Okay, 2 days work from office. What does it mean? The combination of work from office, work from home is called hybrid environment. Same way, here hybrid in the sense the combination of public plus private cloud called hybrid cloud. So few of the applications are running in public and a few of the applications are running in private. If you establish the communication between these two, that we will call it as what? Hybrid cloud. Simply we can say hybrid cloud is nothing but what? The combination of public and private cloud called hybrid cloud. Okay, clear? Yeah, next. Other thing is, this is about what? Overview of cloud computing. Why cloud? Why not on-premises? Why should we go for cloud? What are the benefits of the cloud? Clear? Yeah, next. So there are many vendors are there to provide cloud computing technology. Okay, what are the vendors? I can say Microsoft Azure, first thing. Next, AWS. Okay, third one, Google. Fourth one, OpenStack. Okay, fifth one, Alibaba. Okay, sixth one, Oracle Cloud. Okay, seventh one, IBM Bluemix. Clear? Different vendors are there to provide cloud computing technology, but very popular in the market is these two guys. These two. Okay, so if you consider cloud market is 100%, 80% market occupied by these two, remaining are 20%. That's it. Okay, every day they are fighting each other. Microsoft will say Azure is the leader in the market. AWS will say AWS will be leader in the market. Okay, but I can say Microsoft Azure very popular. Now market leader is Microsoft Azure. Okay, why and what purpose I am telling, I will let you know clearly. Okay, yeah, next. So this is the Microsoft Azure. So who has implemented Microsoft Azure first term is Nadella Satya. The reason behind Azure came into the market is Nadella Satya. Because of this product and other terms, many parameters, they become as a CEO in the market, CEO of the Microsoft. Okay, so that's why what is the Azure? Why they have mentioned Azure? They can put Microsoft Cloud, right? Why they have changed only Azure? Okay, that is good term, right? Microsoft Cloud in the sense everyone know. Why they mention only Azure? The generic term of Azure is blue color sky. Okay, if you go and verify it in Google, if you type it Azure in the sense blue color sky. Initially in the year of 2010, Microsoft Azure logo is this is the one. Okay, Azure is what? Blue color sky. Okay, so what is the Microsoft Azure? Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services. I am repeating, what is the Azure? Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services. Comprehensive in the sense, what does it mean? Set of enterprise features, proof of. Okay, yeah, is called Microsoft Azure, right? So where we can build, deploy, manage, and access the applications, very important point, through global network data centers is called Microsoft Azure. Through global network data centers means, what does it mean? Best example, this is the Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft has data centers around the globe. Okay, so Microsoft has around 60 plus regions, and okay, how many regions? 60 plus regions. Around 140 countries, they have their own business. They have their own data centers. So what does it mean? What is the advantage if they have more data centers around the world? They can bring one application closer to customers. Okay, they can bring one application closer to customer. Closer to customers in the sense, for example, you are staying in one apartment, all of a sudden you need one tablet or something, some groceries are required. What we will do? We will go to nearest, what is that? Grocery shop, not DMart or not somewhere stayed in Heritage and all, right? So whatever the nearest, always we will prefer that thing. Same way, Microsoft, they are bringing their application closer to customers. What is the advantage if we get them closer to customers? One thing, they can provide better service. If there are any issues, they can resolve on priority basis. Okay, so there is very low network latency. Why? Because services are near to you. Okay, that is about what Microsoft data centers. Okay, in the definition, this is not my definition. This definition provided by Microsoft. Okay, so exact definition I wrote it here. What is that? Microsoft Azure is a comprehensive set of cloud services. Okay, where we can build. What is that? Where we can build, deploy, manage, and access the applications through global network data centers is called Microsoft Azure. Okay, so when Microsoft Azure came to the picture, first, sorry. Okay, first Azure came to the picture in the year of 2010, officially. Okay, into the market. We will call it as Windows Azure. In the year of 2010, first Microsoft launched the Azure product in the market. So during that time, we will call it as Windows Azure. So at that time, Microsoft used to support only Windows related applications. Later, in the year of 2014, officially 14 April, okay, they implemented new deployment model called ARM. ARM in the sense Azure Resource Manager. Then they renamed it Windows Azure as a Microsoft Azure. Windows Azure as a Microsoft Azure. Now, officially, we used to call it as Microsoft Azure. Okay, yeah, now have a look. See, okay, in the year of 2010, they introduced what? Windows Azure. In the year of 2014, they renamed Windows Azure as a Microsoft Azure. Right? Yeah, next. So this is the other thing. Azure has more global regions than any other cloud provider. Okay, Azure has more global regions means I said right, 60 plus regions, 140 countries, they have their own data centers. Okay, that's what. Any other cloud provider in the sense, who is the competitor in the market? AWS. Okay, yeah, next. What it is giving? Offering scale needed to bring your application closer to users around the world. Okay, around the world. Now, as I said, Microsoft has very silent features which are leading in the market. Okay, what are the services? Why Microsoft Azure? We'll come back to that later. Now, have a look. Okay, so first thing, what are the benefits of Microsoft Azure? This is the one. One is low cost. Why Microsoft Azure low cost is? In the market, 50% of products belongs to Microsoft only. Microsoft itself, big competitor for every technology in the market. Okay, best example, Windows servers. Okay, yeah, next, we can go for SQL server. SQL server competitor is Oracle. So like that, every product belongs to Microsoft half of the percent. Okay, so that whatever the Microsoft providing components, they are cheaper than AWS. Coming to the AWS, they have to purchase everything. Okay, they have to purchase everything but cost. Okay, next, instant capacity. Instant capacity in the sense, for example, now I have built 5 servers. Tomorrow I need 10 more servers. Yes, we can do instant capacity. We can increase the count. Okay, yeah, next. Other thing is apps. Okay, as I said, right, to host the application. Okay, To host the applications management, it is very easy. And Microsoft has developed this application like one-page application, okay, which contain all enterprise features. Next, other thing is very secure. You know, right? Security is big issue nowadays. Okay, Microsoft providing security in different layers. The security part we will collect as Microsoft Depender especially what security. Okay, how Microsoft providing the security, you know, for example, Nadella Satya is traveling on where if he theft that his laptop, for example, I theft the Nadella Satya laptop, if I try to decrypt the what is that their data, it's not possible. If we use any third party tools in the market, even though it's not possible. That is the one thing. Other thing is assume that this is the Microsoft data center. Okay. So you enter into the Microsoft data center, you unplug the one desk, come out into the market and try to decrypt that what is that desk. It's not possible. Why? Because they have designed the application security, data security in such a model. They have implemented different types of algorithm. Okay, at any cost, 100% the data cannot be hacked. Okay, why? Because they are maintaining the security in different levels. One is data level, networking level, okay, SSH level, and the other thing is firewall level and the port level. Many levels they are maintaining the data. So to hack the data, they have to cross all these layers. Okay, that is very impossible. Clear? Yeah. Next. So that is about what? Security. Right? These are overview of Microsoft Azure. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free and ask me. Okay. Why Microsoft Azure? Why not AWS? I will show you. Have a look. Azure.microsoft.com. This is wonderful portal for Microsoft Azure. So why Microsoft Azure? Why not AWS? Is Microsoft directly provided information. See. Okay, here. And they started giving the comparison. This is Microsoft official site on. Okay, pay less on Azure. In one service cost in AWS 1 rupee, in AWS is what? 5 rupees cost. There is a lot of cash cost in between that. Okay, yeah. So one take the advantage of unique saving program. Okay, why Azure AWS is 5 times more expensive than Azure. As I said, 50% of products are belongs to Microsoft. So Azure is also Microsoft product. They can provide some cheaper cost than other third-party vendor. Okay, yeah. Next. So other thing is many things. Okay, other thing is you can go for learn more. Okay, here see coming to Windows Server, SQL Server, SQL Server, these are very cheaper in Microsoft Azure compared to AWS. Not only that, already you are using one license. If we can migrate it into Azure, you need not purchase the license and again. So same license, we can migrate it into Azure Cloud. That is another big advantage. Okay, yeah, next. There is a what? Reserve upfront and cost. So for migration and all, you need not pay. Whatever the services, hardware requirement are using for your customers, just pay for them. Okay. Yeah. Next, extend security patches. I said, right, this is backward compatibility. You are using still older technologies, still it is supporting Microsoft Azure and they are providing security patches. Okay. Yeah. This is about what? Microsoft Azure. Why Microsoft Azure? Why not AWS? Okay. So lot of customers which are already implemented AWS, they are moving to Azure. Okay, trust me, my words. Okay, why? Because I know industry standards and all what happening in Microsoft and all. So that is the fact. Yeah. If you have any questions, feel free and ask me related to anything. So anyone can learn this technology. Okay. Why? Because nowadays cloud computing is gateway. Gateway in the sense, whether you are experienced or fresher, cloud computing is mandatory. If you go back 10 years back, people will say first learn C, C++. So what does it mean? If we learn C, C++, then they are eligible to learn other Java, .NET technologies, right? Nowadays, to enter into the IT industry, cloud is mandatory. Still, you are working on Azure or AWS, or sorry, Microsoft SQL Server or Oracle or some other technology or Salesforce CRM, anything, cloud computing is mandatory. Okay. Yeah, prerequisites,
see.
if you know system management, that is enough, guys. I will take care remaining things. Okay. From scratch, I will explain each and everything. Just you have some system knowledge, that is more than enough. If you are already IT, if you had already IT background and all, happily you can do that. Any technology, no issues. That is well and good.
So it's just a question over here. So do we need to, so let's say if we go with the course and do we need to purchase any kind of Azure subscription for the practice purpose?
Yeah, I will show you how to subscribe for Azure free trial. No, that all I will explain you.
Okay, and that would be sufficient for the entire practice
Yes,
for the
yes, that
duration.
would be sufficient. Yes, yes.
And just one more thing. I had been to the course, so the same class is scheduled for tomorrow, which is starting from the new batch. So will it
Yeah.
be the same or it will be another session tomorrow?
Tomorrow session would be 7:30 a.m. Okay.
Yeah.
So that will be the continuous session. Okay. So even I am working as architect, I should rush to office. So I will take 7:30 to 8:30 is the session.
That will be a continuation. That is a
Yeah,
further from
continuation.
today's
Timings
session.
won't be changed. That is permanent, 7:30 to 8:30. That's it.
And will it be the repetition of today's session for tomorrow or it will be continuation?
Yeah, it's somehow it will be continued. Okay, I will give you the hands-on. So what we have covered and all, it will be continued. Yeah.
So just one last thing. So I have been to the course content and there was mention about the details for the brokers. So will it be in depth or how exactly could be?
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, every session is practical and the real-time scenarios, guys. I'm not going to present any PPTs and all. Okay, everything would be real-time scenarios, which I am going to teach.
And this Kubernetes, is it also a part of this session? I mean, because the reason why I'm asking is like there I had been to the course where there are separate courses for Docker and Kubernetes. So will
Yeah,
it be
correct.
covered in this itself or some
Yeah,
part?
yeah, yeah. I will explain about AKS. In Azure, we will call it as Azure Kubernetes Services. Okay, that all already included Docker, Kubernetes, how we can host and automate the services in Kubernetes. I will explain you. So there is a course content. Check with institute people; they will share with you. Okay, and the other thing is tomorrow I am going to present it in course content. Like what are the models I am going to cover for Azure AZ104 and DevOps, so that you will get clarity on it.
So just one last thing. So basically, I am from this automation testing background.
Okay.
So where we need to testers are expected to create the pipelines, whether it's classic pipelines or YAML based pipelines.
Yes.
So just wanted to understand, will it be in depth pipeline creation through both YAML and all this, and the shell scripting as well for this?
Yeah, YAML pipeline, how to configure classic kernel, I will take care about it. Okay, you need not worry. So how to write the YAML queries, how to write the YAML code for belongs to build and release pipelines, I will take care. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Sekhar, I have question regarding first thing is like setup. So, so is there any way to subscribe Azure account without credit card, or it is mandatory?
Yeah. So subscription for credit card is mandatory.
Okay, so
Okay,
if
so credit
have
card is
credit card,
mandatory. Yeah,
hmm,
credit card is mandatory to subscribe for Azure free time.
okay, and second thing is how we are like planning to like let's suppose in class we have around 20 students. So how we are like planning to like help like setup related issues, how we are going to solve it? Like
Setup here, everything it is in cloud, right?
no,
You
it's
want
there. I understand, but the people will get some issues, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
in the
So
classes, are we going to include those like, or we have separate? We are planning to set up some separate classes which are related to issues.
we will do one thing. Then later, we will create one WhatsApp group. Okay. In between, you are while you are practicing it, you can post the queries. I will respond it there. So that is the one thing for every session, and I will leave it 15 minutes. So you can share your screen, whatever the issues you are facing, I will resolve them in live itself.
Okay, and like here we are covering both DevOps and admin. I think, right? Uh,
Yes, correct.
yeah.
Azure AZ 104 and 400.
Okay, and I can see the fees is 5K. They have like maintained, right?
Yeah, that all you can check with the institute people.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can see, but yeah, it is not related to you, Sekhar, but I have some doubt. Like I can see some other like faculty from is charging other fees for same courses. So is
Okay.
there anything? Yeah, because Siva Kumar, I can see that he is charging 15,000 for Azure DevOps and all. So
Okay.
that's what
Uh,
what is
okay.
different in this course?
Total. This is total real time. I'm not about fee structure, their faculties. I'm not sure about it. But this is the one I'm sure 100%. Okay. So I'm going to teach real time. I will, everything would be practical. Okay. Like I'm not going to present any PPTs and all. Everything would be real time. Okay. Clear?
Hello, Shekhar, this is Smita.
Yeah.
Shekhar, after completing this course, will I be able to apply for the company for this?
100%. Yes. Yes. So I
Okay.
can write it down after learning my course. If you are not getting the job, you can directly contact me and ask why I'm not clear the interview.
Okay. So could you will be able to help with the companies where I can apply?
No, no, no. That I am not take care. Okay.
Okay.
So resume preparation, that all I will help you out. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. See, getting the job. Okay. That all depends on your what we can say your capability. Okay. How frequently, how thoroughly you are practicing, how to gather the subject, that all parameters that are countable to get the job.
Okay. But for which companies this all AW, Azure software, all these are working, you can let me know, right?
It's all
Yeah,
from Naukri only. You need to see.
yeah.
Okay.
And Shekhar, what application we are going to cover as a part of this course? Like
Uh,
deployment for deployment, like
yeah,
Java,
.NET Java,
Java.
yeah, .NET Java, and the Linux, Windows, both. Why? Because cloud is everything, right? You should know Linux as well as Windows. Okay.
So, what is the duration, sir?
Yeah, 2 months course.
Okay, so first Azure admin followed by Azure DevOps, is it?
Yes, correct. First Azure admin I will cover, then we will go for DevOps.
And it's like 5 days per week, or how is it?
5 days in a week. If you people are getting the time, if I have the time, we will have this class in Saturday as well. That we
Okay.
will decide it on Friday.
The timings 7:30 morning.
Yeah, 7:30 to 8:30. That is fixed time. It won't be changed.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Yeah, hi Shekhar.
Yes.
Yeah, hi Shekhar. This is Chandra speaking. Shekhar, regarding the cloud services, so this Oracle, MS SQL, everything comes under PaaS, right? PaaS category.
Yes, PaaS category, correct.
Platform as service. Okay, okay. One more doubt. If we consider that we are migrating from on-premise to cloud services, so if I chosen that lift and shift method, so does it covers only IaaS service or including PaaS?
Yeah, PaaS services. So for example, there is a SQL server in on-premises, how to migrate this database on-premises to Azure. And if any applications are running in on-premises, how we can migrate it into Azure cloud, that all we will follow this.
So it's the combination of both IaaS and PaaS, right?
Yes, correct.
So no
All three will
SaaS,
be covered.
all three considered. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes. So
Because
actually, Active
individually we
Direct.
are not.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, please, please.
Go ahead, go
Carry
ahead,
on.
go ahead, go ahead.
No, individually we are not touching anything. If we are migrating, I mean, if I chosen lift and shift, so everything covers, all the three categories covers, right?
Yes,
In that.
cloud. That is the cloud. Yes, correct.
Okay, okay. Yeah, you're saying something about ADS.
That's what.
DNS side.
So cloud in the sense as PaaS, SaaS. Okay, all three would be included. Comes if you are coming to Active Directory, Active Directory, Azure Active Directory comes under SaaS. Office 365 comes under SaaS. How to integrate Office 365 with Azure? That all comes under SaaS.
AD. Okay, okay, fine.
Shekhar, just one question.
Fine, sure.
So this recorded videos, may I know any particular duration till how long this will be available? Like in future, if someone is down and if you want to go
You
back
mean to
and check.
say recordings?
Yeah,
Past
recordings.
records. Okay. Maybe they are providing 6 months to 1 year. I will let you know about it. How many days they are providing the access.
The reason why I'm asking, like, let's say we learn to all the concepts in a duration of 2 months, and down the line after 6th or 7th month, we feel like I need to again revise the concepts.
Yeah, correct, correct. I hope they will provide the 1 year. I will get back to you on it. Okay.
Yeah, because I heard like 6 months, so that becomes a quite short duration. So if 1 year is something, then we can practice everything in that.
Okay, sure. I will check with them. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Sekhar, one question. Is this course help to complete certification or we have to?
Yes, 100%. Yes, I will share the documentation, dumps, everything related to Azure administration and DevOps. With that, 100% you can clear the exam. I will help you out.
Okay. Sir, is there any prerequisite?
No, actually, if you have already working employee, anything that is well and good. Okay, so if you are fresher, if you know system configuration and management activities, that is enough. Remaining things are I will take care. So this is the cloud. Everything is new for us. Okay, I will take care from scratch itself.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Hi, Shekhar. One more last question from me. Okay, what if a person has already chosen and working on Azure Admin? Whether DevOps is going to be helpful or ADF, both out of which
Yeah,
one will be
see,
the connecting topic, most reliable topic to the admin? ADF or DevOps?
Okay, so one is Azure DevOps totally. It is advantage. If you are already working on Azure administration, then you will not be working on all maximum services, right? So if you are working as Azure administration, maybe you are working on Azure virtual machines or Azure app services, right? So many services are there here. So we will see overview.
Okay, fine. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Any more
Thanks,
questions?
Shekhar.
Hello, sir. I'm Sai.
Yeah, hi, Sai.
So just last thing.
Yeah.
So for tomorrow's session, the link, does it remain same or it's different?
Sure. What is that? I didn't get you.
The link to join for tomorrow's session.
Okay.
Will it be the same link as the one that?
Anyhow, you will get that email. That link you will get an email. According to that, you can.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir. I'm Sai.
Okay.
Sir, first and foremost question.
Mhm.
How will be the future of the cloud admin, like whether it might be AWS or Azure admins?
Yeah, Azure admin is very, very, very powerful. Okay. So next feature of Azure only, guys. Okay, I'm not asking you like come and join Azure only. Okay, so as I am working as Azure architect, I know market strategy and all, but Azure is the market leader. Next 10 years, no issues. 90.
Sir, what are all the roles or the teams involved in admin, sir? Azure admin.
Yeah, many things are there. One is virtual machine installation and configuration, deployment, monitoring, okay, and access related issues, okay, deployment related issues, troubleshooting. Many things are there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, is it required to learn DevOps in combination with AWS or admin, or AWS admin itself is sufficient to build a career?
Azure administration and DevOps, both combination is required. Now, market expecting administration with DevOps.
DevOps.
Yeah.
Sir, do we need to mean in the sense, do we need to build the pipeline CI/CD pipeline?
Yes, correct. So actually, when how the requirements in the market now, okay, they are announcing that Azure administration with DevOps. Once will be hired, so either you may need to work on combination Azure administration with DevOps or only DevOps. That we cannot predict. Depends on that project requirement.
So, what is the kickstart path, sir? Is it admin or directly DevOps?
Admin only.
Admin, right?
Yes.
So, for this course, I missed the previous answer mentioned by you. So, for this course, we will be starting with Azure DevOps first, or it will be Azure Admin first?
Azure administration is the first. That is the process, guys. Okay. Yeah.
A general question.
Uh-huh.
Is it a nice path? That means like cloud admin plus DevOps is a nice path, or something better need to be chosen? General
No,
question.
this is this is very good part. Azure administration with DevOps, that is more than enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Handling databases, server management, and monitoring, all this comes under admin roles.
Admin
right?
only, correct.
Admin
Admin only,
right?
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, what about other clouds like Salesforce and all?
They are see Salesforce CRM, that is SaaS. Only they are providing software as a services. Okay.
Okay.
That is they are using only their products. Only Salesforce CRM you will be working on.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Coming to the Azure, it is total global.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Linux.
Shekhar, course duration wise, how are we segregating exactly admin into 30 days and DevOps into 30 days, or how the way we are doing?
Yeah, same. Same. So if you know Azure administration thoroughly, DevOps in the sense, what does that mean? Automation, right? So
Yes.
Deployment automation. Okay, where you would like to deploy application? Where is application running? Azure administration.
Yes.
Yeah.
So exactly we are divided. So Kubernetes and CI/CD pipelines, everything comes under DevOps, right?
DevOps. Yes.
These topics. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
For this course, the practice sessions, will it be like practice exercises given by you, or it will be simultaneous during the course teaching itself?
What is that? I didn't get you.
Yeah, just wanted to understand, like whatever you teach in the course, daily 1 hour. So for that, will there be any assignments given as a part of the practice to get thorough on the things, or will it
Yeah,
be
I
like?
will give you some assignments. You can try to practice it.
And there won't be any kind of simultaneous teaching, like teaching and
No.
practically working.
So continuously I will teach. Okay, you people can practice every day. So if you in between, if you have any issues, you can raise an hand in classroom itself. So I will clarify all your doubts.
Okay, fine, fine. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
One more
Thanks for your time. Yeah.
One more question.
Yeah.
Linux and database knowledge required for admin roles, sir, for DevOps?
Yeah. Azure cloud in the sense, we can say, I said, right, comprehensive set of services.
Correct.
Comprehensive set of services means all group of services. Okay. So if you, at least basic knowledge is required on Linux and Windows. Okay. You may not know, right? So for example, I am the client, you are the resources. Sometimes I may request you to deploy Linux machine. Sometimes I may request you to deploy Windows machine. So you should have basic knowledge of everything.
So what about database?
Yeah, database also. I'm
Okay.
going to include it here.
Okay. Even MySQL, right?
Yes, SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server.
SQL.
Yes.
That's it, sir, from my. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for your time. Have a great day. Tomorrow
Thanks,
you'll
Sekhar.
come back.
Thank you.
Bye. Yeah, have a
Thank you, sir. Have a great day. Bye.